Make passive income buying and selling domains. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can make some passive income by selling domain names, how do you build a domain portfolio, and where do you buy and sell domains. So let's get into it. And the best part about this video is that it is easy to follow. There is no geographical limit to starting your own domain portfolio. There are no fees and there is no need for any fancy equipment. So let's get into it. Now the first thing you might be wondering is how can you make money with domain names? Well, it's a pretty simple process. First, you go on to any domain marketplace like GoDaddy or Namecheap, and you can register your account over here just via your email account. And once you have done that, this is going to be a very simple and basic marketplace. Now, this is a marketplace for domain names, and you can purchase different domain names off of their platform. So you can just click on domain names over here and search for different domain names, or you can go on and search for specific keywords and find a domain name related to that. So let's say I want to search for Kylie, and I'm just going to search for that, and then I can find different domain names that are available, or even the ones that are not available. I can even browse those and see some analytics for those and see what I can buy with this specific keyword. Now, next step is how do you get started with building your domain portfolio and making money off of domain names? Well, once you have gone on to any marketplace that you choose of your own choice on GoDaddy or Namecheap, or there are many others, you're just going to click on sign in over here, and then you can click on sign in right here. Now once you have clicked on sign in, you can just enter your username or whatever, or you can just click on Facebook or Google and sign up using your Facebook or Google account to minimize your time. And then once you have done that, you can start purchasing different domain names and contacting the domain name owners on the platform. Now after that, you need to build a strong domain portfolio. So what is a domain portfolio and what is a strong domain portfolio? Let's say I search for Kylie over here, and you can see over here Kylie.co is actually available. It is a premium domain, but it is available for $24,500, which is a pretty decent price, and it renews at $25 every year. So you need to actually go and find different domain names that you actually think could be profitable in the long run. So you can see Kylie.health is actually for retail, and I think this is probably a great domain name for you to buy, or anything like Kylie.tech, Kylie.art. All of these domain names are pretty lucrative because Kylie Jenner is a very popular celebrity and influencer, and it is very likely that she could open up a tech company and then she might want to purchase this domain name. If she is looking to launch a new application, she might be looking to buy this domain name as well. So you need to buy something that you're going to be able to sell for a higher value in the future. So after you have chosen a few different ones that have high potential for the future, like Kylie, or let's just say I want to search for crypto, because crypto is another very trendy and popular topic that seems to be going on the rise. So you're going to search for trendy topics, and then you're going to find any of the lucrative domain names that are still up for sale and start purchasing them. So you're just going to click on add to cart over here, and once you click on add to cart, you can see it has been added to my cart. I have logged into my account, that's why it's going directly to my cart, and then you can just purchase it directly, and then it is renewed every year for the price that it states over here. Now after you have purchased your domain name, you need to go for generic names. Now if you're looking for a very specific niche, it's going to be very difficult to find good ones in that specific niche, so you need to find generic domain names. So in terms of generic domain names, we have health. So anything related to health is very generic, it's very simple, and it's not something that's going to be very country specific or anything like that, which is going to be a very big plus point for you to be selling that domain name, because anyone from anywhere in the world is going to be interested. It's the same on whatever platform you're looking for your domain names on. Let's say I want to search for health over here, and a great way to find your domain names before you purchase them is to make sure you are cross-checking off of a few different platforms, just to make sure that you're getting the best deal, and just to make sure that the domain name that you're buying actually does have the potential that it claims to have. Now after that, you need to find its geographic name. So if you don't want to go with something very basic and you find that, oh, all of the basic categories or niches that I selected have domain names that are already taken, and none of the domain names available related to health are really that lucrative, in that situation you can go with a geographical name. So let's say we have Kansas. So you can do Kansas or Virginia or any other country, place, or city you might want to do it. You can add that specifically onto your domain name, and that's going to be a very strong magnet to drive traffic of that city or of that area onto your website. Now, after that, the next thing you're going to do is start with business names. Now, a great technique to make money is bias anything that could potentially become a business name. For example, the reason that I searched for Kylie initially is because Kylie is very much going to launch anything related to app or technology or anything like that, and it's going to be a very easy way to make $1 million just by selling one domain name to a business that is really willing to buy. And that's what you're going to do, and look for more opportunities like this. Now, after that, you need to find timely names, and in timely names, let's say crypto is currently very popular. If it doesn't remain popular, then I need to find a new domain name that I can sell, and make sure that the domain name that you're selling is something that is long lasting. If it's somewhat of a trend itself, then buy it at the right time where the trend for that item is peaking, and then you can make larger profits. Now, after that, what are the 3 ways you can make money with a domain portfolio? So you know how you can make money and buy and sell the domain names, but how do you really make your money? Well, the first thing you need to do is set a price method. So let's say I go on to Namecheap and I search for food. Now, once I have searched for food, I'm going to browse the results, and now you can see there are different food domain names available. I'm going to click on add cart, and once it has been added to my cart, I'm going to purchase my domain. And once I have done that, what I can do is start actually building a website and then reselling it off of the website. So I can actually build a website called food.art, and once I have built the website, I can find someone else that is pretty driven about the project to take over and then buy the domain name off me. Now, another way to make money is to set an auction. So let's say I get the name of food.art, and it's a pretty catchy name and someone is interested in the name. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set up an auction for this domain, and that's going to help me get the most out of my buck. So you want to make sure that your auction starts at least the minimum price that you got it from, so you don't want to be selling in a loss. Now, after that, you need to make a offer. So if you find a domain name that is pretty lucrative, even like food.io is a pretty lucrative name, even if it's not for sale, you can just click on make offer over here and offer them a pretty high bid. If they find that the money that you're giving them is acceptable in terms of their domain name, they can shift their domain name and then give that to you. Now, next up, how much can you realistically expect to make with domain names? Well, it's a pretty difficult thing to say how much you're really gonna make with domain names. You can definitely make a couple of $100s every week if you're selling steadily, and if you're able to do well, you can even make a couple of thousands. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.